Good afternoon. This is KAJUKENBO Live coming out of South Lake Tahoe, California. This is a worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation update. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend. This update's got a few topics I want to cover. If you've noticed on Facebook right now, I'm putting a lot of ambassadors from different states, different countries from around the world. The Wwkf, the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation, has grown so large now that we have to have ambassadors to help run the countries, because there's too many people under one person. And a lot of these ambassadors will be the sole ambassador of that country. So if anybody needs to teach KAJUKENBO in that country, they need to go to this ambassador to talk to, because some of the governments only allow certain people to teach it. And so we're lucky that there's a few of them that the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation is involved with. So we need to go to them. So I want to bring a few people's names up on the thing. Now again, this is no order, and no the way I go down the line. I just put them in there. So, and if I leave anybody out, it's not because I forgot you. I just haven't had time to put everybody in there yet. So because there's so many of you, it takes a lot of times, and working with everybody around the world, the time changes are different. So I'm up early in the morning until sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning talking to somebody from a different country. So that's why sometimes if you don't see it right away, it's not because I forgot about you. I care about all you guys. But I'm going to go down the line. There's a few of them. From the United States, we have about 30 states that's under the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. And Grandmaster Baka, he's my black belt. He's been with me since he was a young boy, 8 years old, and he's in his 50s now. He's never left my side. He runs the United States for the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. Professor Mohammed Al-Sharaf is the Kuwait ambassador. I've been very lucky to have him. He's been doing a great job for us. He works his butt off with a lot of paperwork that has to be done, a lot of research. Sometimes I check the time in Kuwait and it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and he's on the computer with me going through different papers. So I'm pretty lucky on that. We have a new guy. It's Sifu Barash Dassam. He's out of Algeria. He's the main person in Algeria to teach KAJUKENBO. So if anybody in Algeria wants to teach KAJUKENBO, they have to go to him. That's the way the government makes it. And he has so the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. He's helping us run it through their country. But again, anybody from Algeria has to go through him to be able to teach KAJUKENBO. I got Sifu Dres Amari from Morocco. He's doing a fantastic job for us, like he always has. He always has my back. He's always putting videos on of his students. Did a great job. Professor Ottman from Egypt. You'll see all his videos every day, teaching seminars, teaching students sniper attacks or whatever you need to learn. So I'm really proud of him. Sifu Dave Charlesworth from Italy. He's running Italy. He also has his podcast, it's KAJUKENBO Nepali. I probably said that wrong, but Napoli, that's what it is. KAJUKENBO Napoli. I always kind of goofed that up a little bit. Anyway, if you want to be on his podcast, get a hold of him. He's done an interview with myself. He's done Grandmaster Baka. He's going to do Grandmaster Willis next. So, he's a really good guy, and I hope that you guys can hook up with him on that. Professor Vashenko from Russia. Obviously, we can't go to Russia, and he can't come here. But again, I put the politics aside on that part of it, and we still talk KAJUKENBO and martial arts and stuff like that. And hopefully one day we'll be able to visit him in Russia. Shigan Bonita Pahal from Nepal. She runs all in Nepal. And she's our woman ambassador for over there, and she's been with me for years. She's a really good lady, a lot of students. She trains them really well. Sifu David from Sifu Diaz from Argentina. He just came out hooked up with us, and he's gonna be running Argentina because I don't have anybody over there right now that will do that. And he stepped forward, and so hopefully he'll do a great job for the association or the federation. Sifu Prasel from Sri Lanka. We all know that story. He's a really good guy. I need help with the kids in the orphanage still. If you have books, any kind of martial arts stuff, please send it to me and I'll send it to him. The children in the orphanage really need his help. Senior Grandmaster Han from Belgium. He also is our main rep for all of Europe. So if anybody in Europe has a question or a problem or whatever, I need to talk to somebody, talk to him. He's a good guy. He's a senior grandmaster. He's well known and respected in the martial arts world. I got Sifu senior grandmaster Carrasco and grandmaster Bernino. I might say his name wrong. From Spain. They're co-ambassadors of Spain because they work together. And Sifu senior grandmaster Carrasco has been with you from the beginning, and he also runs all of Spain. We have other studios in Spain besides besides him. So it's not that one likes one more than the other. It's just he's been working for the longest, and he's the senior over there. I have Grandmaster and Sifu Lopez Alvarado and Sifu Lopez from Mexico. They'll be ambassadors of Mexico. They'll be from the beginning. Our new guy from Guatemala, Professor Hernandez. He's been in martial arts for a long time. He's got 250 black belts under him, and he's under this Sijo's lineage all the way down. And he's with us now, and he's running Guatemala for us. So yeah, as you see, we're all over the world. We've got extra large, and so I need the help to run these different countries. And I'm blessed to have the men and women that step forward with the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation helping me out in this matter. It means a lot to me. And I give you all my respect, and all the schools and the students that are under us right now, the same thing. I have total respect for all you guys, and I'm thanking you for, bottom of my heart, for being part of us, part of our family, and making our association or federation grow as large as it is. It's one of the largest KAJUKENBO federations in the world right now. And it's not bragging, it's just fact. Now, in doing so, saying that, anytime you come to on the top level, you're going to get everybody that wants to knock you off that level. And that's the sad part. It's been that way for years. It's been that way even in the tournaments when we used to dominate the tournament scene. They always wanted to knock us off our pedestal. But that's just, I guess, human nature to do that. So, like today, for example, I was going to bring it up, but then I thought, well, it has to be addressed. I got a lot of a stupid text from Farsel from Kuwait. He didn't mention my name, but he was meaning my organization and myself, and talking bad about us and stuff, and which is not cool at all. He brought up a blue belt that I supposedly promoted from blue belt by 3rd degree. Never did that in my life. And then I did a little research, and I found out that it was somebody from Kuwait that promoted the guy. Had nothing to do with us, nothing to do with the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. But of course, I got blamed for it. Those are little things that people put out there that don't know what they're talking about, so they talk out of their ass to make themselves feel better. Instead of asking me, did that really happen? I mean, no, that didn't happen. I don't even know who this person is. Now, this person was promoted by somebody from Kuwait. Now I'm going to straighten this out. Then it came back that Grandmaster Willis promoted him from his association to 3rd degree. I talked to Grandmaster Willis. Grandmaster Willis said the same thing. He did not promote this guy to 3rd degree. So you see how this one little tail goes from here to here to here to here, and people not knowing what's going on. So the people that don't know any better, any outsiders, are thinking, wow, he promoted somebody to blue belt to third degree. We would never do that. And then you brought up one of my other guys saying he wasn't a good black belt, he wasn't a high-ranking black belt or whatever. Well, my guy from Egypt, Professor Ottman, since he's been with me, he's done a great job. You see his videos, and all his videos on Facebook, learning the techniques, teaching seminars, teaching students. This is every day. So the guys that talk out of their ass, I don't see one video of them. All I see is their mouth. The same thing with our guy from Morocco, Duress. He's doing such a great job. He's constantly putting the videos of all his students. The same thing is Professor Muhammad from Kuwait. Same thing, showing all his students doing all that stuff. Tons of students showing them all the doing their techniques and stuff. And then there's people that sit back and go, "Oh, these guys don't do their stuff," and I never see none of their stuff. But the sad part is that people that talk this way, and I hate to throw anybody in the bus, but I guess I will. Well, I'm going to on this. Like Purcell, he went from one person to another person to get ranked, and then self-promotes himself to 10th degree. Now, I got this from KSDI. They weren't too happy about it because they were one of their black belts that did this. Now, he could promote himself into some other kind of martial arts that he made up or whatever. That's great. But there's no more 10th degrees. And when you're under one organization, you don't self-promote yourself. So when you do stuff like that, and then you talk bad about somebody else, who's the fool? So you better think before you open your mouth. Now, I have nothing against him. I still have total respect for him. Maybe he was just misled by the KCI people, but that's the fact. Now the guy Mahoush, whatever, from Morocco, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. You guys talk crap about me today, but a month ago, you guys wanted to leave Mike Santos and come under myself and the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation because you weren't happy with Mike Santos and that you wanted a more powerful leader and someone that's going to be able to do things in KAJUKENBO or has somebody that doesn't do anything. And you guys are the ones that sold the rank. That's why I didn't want you in my organization, because of the reputation you had. So you talk crap about me today, but a month ago you wanted to be under us. So again, and I'll say it again, if you talk out of your ass against myself or my organization, I will put you in check. And I will embarrass you. But just keep that in mind. If it's a true fact and I did something wrong, I will apologize. Like today, I'll give you a good example. I didn't have my glasses on and I read something that I thought somebody else had said something on there. I chewed the guy out really bad. And then to come to find out, I didn't have my glasses on and I read the wrong one. But I got the ball to call him up and apologize. Hey, I'm so sorry. He said apology accepted, things like that happen. Okay, but if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But when I'm 100% right and you're 100% wrong, I will throw you under the bus. And as simple as that. And then I make little comments about from Purcell and Jesse Corpus brought it up one time before with one of the other black belts, how I got a picture of me on there with some girls in bikinis. Okay, well, first of all, if you don't like girls in bikini and you're kind of a girly man, that's up to you. I mean, I don't care, what your thing is. But those girls on there are for my book cover. Has nothing to do with the KAJUKENBO Federation. It's a tell-all book. It's about my life. Just not KAJUKENBO and martial arts, kicking and punching. There's stuff has happened all through my life that has nothing to do with martial arts. That's why those girls are on there. So again, if those girls in the bikinis offended you, you girly men, again, I'm sorry and I apologize for that. I do apologize for that. Anyway, that's about all I want to say on that part of the disrespect thing. Like I said, I always give my phone number out at the end of these things. So if anybody has any questions, just give me a call and we'll straighten it out. You don't need to write false stuff on Facebook, because all my guys are going to protect me. That's exactly what they did today. They all have my back when they wrote that stupid crap on there today. Anyway, the last thing I want to get to is a good leader. This is what I look for in a good leader. Someone that I don't have to tell what to do. They automatically would just do it. And then get back to me and go, look, this is what I did, boom, boom. Or I researched this, or I researched that. That's a good leader. A good leader is wanting to make the Federation grow stronger and stronger and stronger, so it benefits everybody. Just not themselves or me, it benefits everybody. You know, so that's what I look like in a good leader. I don't want a yes man, you know, yes man, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You know, no matter if I was wrong, yes sir, you know, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear somebody that's going to say, Senior Grandmaster, I see you, this and that, but why don't we do it like this? I think this might work a little bit better. And I'll think and I'll go, okay, well, yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe I should write it this way, or maybe I should put it this way. That's what I like in a good leader. It also makes a good martial artist too. Anyway, the last thing I want to bring up is, I should have brought something in the post I did in the middle. They made a crack about me doing this for money. I make no money on this. I don't charge for certificates, never had. And that's the biggest misconception that are on these stupid posts, is that I do this for money and paid for certificates. I've never once asked for a dime for certificates. If you guys want to donate, which a lot of people do donate to the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation, that's great, because that money goes out to help the people that can't afford things. They can't afford patches, they can't afford a uniform, they can't afford pads. That's where the money goes. It doesn't go in my pocket. I don't need your money. But it goes to help the less privileged people. And a lot of black folks will, you know, when one got a Grandmaster, he said, oh, well, I need to pay, how much? There's no money. This is earned, not paid for. No, I need to pay. All the other associations, they want me to pay all this money, and I can't do that. No, you can't. No, I don't want any money from you. You can make a donation if you want. And he did. And I did tell you exactly what it was. He gave me a $300 donation, so you know. Not even 10 minutes later, I sent that $300 to a Grandmaster that needed money for food to support his family, because he had no money for food. The whole $300 lasted in my account maybe half an hour, and then transferred over to this other Grandmaster that needed it. That's what we do. So just keep that in mind. And again, I hope you have a blessed day. If you need to get a hold of me, you can call me at 530-600-2441, like always. Remember, if you have a problem, you don't have to do this on the keyboard. Pick up the phone, go, hey, Senior Grandmaster, this is so-and-so. You're going to find out that we're going to have a good conversation. It's not going to be a bunch of name calling and stuff. It's not going to be like that. We'll have a good conversation. And when you're in that conversation, you're going to go, I had that guy wrong. Or I had that association wrong. That's what we all need to do with each other. Again, I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez. This is KAJUKENBO Live, coming out of South Lake Tahoe. This is the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. I hope you're a blessed month and a blessed weekend. And again, we'll talk soon.